Happy birthday to Happy birthday to Happy birthday, dear Mama. Happy birthday to
I am inspired by color, so I would say color is the primary inspiration. And flowers are so colorful that flowers became an easy sort of object to put my color into. So a lot of my paintings were fully abstract at first, and then I moved into florals. Since then it's been mostly florals and abstracts, but lately more florals.
Continue watching to find out more.
The proteins and the vitamins which we need for the growth of our bodies, we can get all those, a lot more, from the vegetarian diet than we may get from the non-vegetarian diet. Now many doctors recommend the vegetarian diet. Saint Ajaib Singh Ji Maharaj, vegetarian.
Hoe gaat het? I just said, how are you, in Dutch, the official Sabah language. I am Elsa. The joyful citizens of Sabah are indeed fortunate to have embraced the compassionate plant-based diet, reaping marvelous benefits for countless generations. In God's guidance and love, may humanity succeed in embracing the heavenly vegan lifestyle.
Not just dogs, not just cats, all animals want to live. Not just dogs, not just cats, all animals want to live. Not just dogs, not just cats, all animals want to live.
Enchanting viewers, welcome to our show entitled Veganism and the Art of Abstract Florals with Mark Lifvendhal, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. In our previous episode, the gifted artist Mark Lifvendhal shared with us how he became a vegetarian and switched to a vegan diet after realizing the harsh reality of the dairy industry. In this episode, Mark will generously unveil his unexpected journey into the enchanting realm of visual arts and the evolution of his distinctive, vibrant painting style. Mark will also passionately share his mission to advocate for a vegan lifestyle, hoping for a brighter, more compassionate world. Without further delay, let's get started. Embarking on a spiritual journey and attuning to one's inner guidance allows life's path to unfold naturally, revealing incredible opportunities at precisely the right time and place. At the age of 39, inspired by his alignment, Mark unexpectedly ventured into the marvelous world of painting as a self-taught artist without formal creative education. Mark's courageous leap of faith soon reaped the rewards. Not only does he sustain himself as a full-time artist, but his gallery has flourished at a prime location in Guerneville, California, United States, for years.
I am a self-taught artist, so I didn't go to school for art. And one day I just kind of got the idea that I'd start to like to paint. So I went off to the hardware store and I bought about 4 quarts of oil-based paint. And I sat down under a tree. It was hot like it is today. It was like 100 degrees in the summertime. And I just sat under the shade of a tree and I opened up those 4 quarts of paint and started painting on paper. And then I looked around for something better to paint on, and I had a big roll of ruching paper. So I rolled out the ruching paper and just started familiarizing myself with the paints and how the paints work and how the paints respond and how they dry and how you can apply them to the paper. And it was just, from there, it was just almost a daily practice of teaching myself to paint. I am inspired by color. So I would say color is the primary inspiration. And flowers are so colorful that flowers became an easy sort of object to to put my color into. So a lot of my paintings were fully abstract at first, and then I moved into florals. Since then, it's been mostly florals and abstracts, but lately more florals. So I opened this art gallery 10 years ago right here on Main Street. And I was really scared at first, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make ends meet, but I have. And about a year and a half ago, I opened the second adjunct gallery, sort of a pop-up gallery. It's mostly to the tourists that come in. They'll be walking up and down Main Street, and they'll drop in and see something that they love, and they'll buy it. And then I have some repeat customers. Usually those tourists will come back. I'll see them again a year later or 2 years later, and they'll come out and buy more. So I also sell on a website called Serena and Lily. So that reaches a really broad international audience. So I sell there, and I also have my website. So I sell off of my website too. I got lucky with this gallery space on Main Street, and that has made all the difference.
Emerging from the lush fields of the arts world, Mark instinctively nurtured his inner inspiration, giving rise to a style that harmonizes vibrant colors, lively floral motifs, and impressionism.
I call it abstract florals. And as I said, I'm completely self-taught, so I think that has worked in my favor, because people that go to art school, I think that they're taught how to paint and how not to paint. Whereas if you come from just, they call it a saddened mind, like an untrained mind, then I just have no preconceptions of what I should or shouldn't be doing. And then this is the evolution, or this is a product of that. And I have many different styles. Some are more cartoonish and some are florals. These are mostly the acrylic paints on canvas. And I have larger works, and over the years I've made and sold a lot of art, and my style continues to evolve. I work in series, so oftentimes I work in series of 3 or 4, and they all morph from one style to the next. But I'll usually do a series of at least 3, and I'll probably do several more of these, and then I'll get tired with this particular style and it'll morph into something else, sometimes completely different. But I sometimes usually paint out of necessity, but I also need to feel inspired and get inspired between each work of art. I'm expressing myself, and I'm using the colors that I want to use, and I'm doing the form that I want to do. And so basically I'm expressing myself and my personality and my, need to share whimsy or color, mostly color, as I said.
Let us delve deeper into Mark's captivating style and immerse ourselves in one of his remarkable creations that celebrate life and positivity, as reflected in his latest artwork series titled Flowers from Ashes.
2017, when Sonoma County had its terribly devastating wildfires, they swept through this part of the county, and then they swept through again, I think it was in 2018. But during 2017 and 2018, we had to evacuate this area, and houses were just burning to the ground, and the fires were sweeping through. As the fire swept through, and everything was just devastated, and there were heaps of houses and heaps of ash, I thought I want to go do something, and I'm an artist, so why don't I go do something? So I drove over to where the worst of the devastation was, and I brought a spade and that bucket, and I actually collected some of the ashes from the fire, and then I incorporated them into the flower series. So I got wet paint, and then I sprinkled the ash into the wet paint so it was embedded into the painting, and then on top of that I did a floral series, so it was like flowers coming out of the ashes.
Vegan side effect. Feeling so noble. But yes, you are.
Charming viewers, we are going to pause for a short while. We will be back momentarily. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Holistic viewers, welcome back to our show, Veganism and the Art of Abstract Florals with Mark Lifvendhal, Vegan, Part 2 of 2.
Peace is happening around our world.
There are many countries who have taken actions to promote peace and foster amity among peoples and governments. The following is one of them. Etc.
October 2023. Colombia and the rebel group known as FARC-EMC enter into a 3-month suspension of hostilities and commence negotiations to resolve differences. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Amidst his personal success, Mark remains unwavering in his noble quest for the loving animal people and our magnificent planet. He harnesses every means at his disposal, including his personal art gallery, to connect with as many individuals as possible and promote veganism. Despite initial challenges, Mark's relentless determination bore sweet fruits, resulting in a transformative shift where the compassionate plant-based diet flourishes in his very own town of Guerneville.
One of the things that's most important to me is spreading the word of what we're doing to the animals and what we're doing to the planet. And I talk to people that come in, I give literature to people who come in, I have signs out front informing and educating people. And you know, it's pretty amazing because I was telling you 10,000 people can go up and down this street per day. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but sounds about right. And they're reading my signs and conversations are happening. And that's really my goal is you can argue or you can agree, but as long as you're starting the conversation, that's the most important thing. Because with conversation comes the truth. But if no one's having a conversation, then we're not getting to any truth at all. So it's my goal to start a conversation. And people drop in the gallery all the time and they say, yeah, I'm vegan, or they want to learn more about it. And right now in Guerneville, there's a new vegan restaurant. It's called Green Grill. It's 1 block from here, and I'm thrilled, and so many people are thrilled. It's Indian flavored, so they do. The food's delicious, and I'm thrilled to have them. I try to support them when I can.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
While being committed to art, Mark sometimes steps out of his comfort zone and becomes a fearless animal people rights activist. As we bring our show to a close, let us share a glimpse of Mark's impactful activist moments, delivering a powerful message to awaken people about the dangerous situation that we brought upon ourselves with our ignorant deeds.
Our consumption of animals is killing us all. The animals are being killed. The earth and the oceans are being killed. The humans and the animals and the birds and the fish are all suffering. We are at a crossroads. We must change. And this is how we must change. People must stop the mindless consumption and exploitation of our animal friends. But we must also stop using animals for entertainment, for fashion, and for science. We must change the way we view animals, and we must change our relationship with them. Animals are here on this planet with us. They are not here for us. When people stop eating animals, the world will be a better place. Slaughterhouses and dairies will be replaced with animal sanctuaries where people can go to play with the animals and to love the animals. The animals on the sanctuaries will be free to roam, to make friends, and to live with their families free from harm. The people will eat plants, and the animals will live happily on sanctuaries. We ask you to please stop using the beautiful voiceless animals for food and for entertainment. Please give them the space and the care they deserve. Please stop forcibly impregnating them. Please stop separating families. Please stop killing them. And please stop eating them. Thank you for listening.
Dear viewers, we sincerely hope that you've been inspired by Mark's heartfelt conversation and his unwavering advocacy for our animal people. When planning your next trip to Guerneville, California, be sure to visit Mark's gallery, where his passion for art comes alive. In addition to unwinding in nature's embrace and savoring life's simple pleasures, Mark's gallery offers a unique opportunity to experience the beauty of local art.
Hello, I'm Mark Lifvendhal from Guerneville, California. Be vegan, make peace.
To learn more about Mark Lifvendhal and his fine arts, please visit lifvendhal.net.
Vegan, to become purified.
Beautiful viewers, thank you for being with us today for a journey into art and veganism with vegan artist Mark Lifvendhal. Coming up next is We Always Have to Appreciate What We Have, Part 8 of 12, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May everyone deepen their connection with the divine, allowing the precious treasures of love, peace, and abundance to immediately manifest a soon-to-be vegan paradise.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VEG.